What if I told you that you could earn substantially more money in your firm, not by doing more marketing, not by just raising your prices, but by simply changing how you speak? I've been in the room with tons of founders, many clients over the years, one of which is a billionaire. And I can tell you this, they don't talk more, but they do talk differently. That difference greatly impacts trust, perceived authority, and ultimately what clients are willing to pay. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you 7 of those things. And the 7th thing is something that is so easy for you to change, but is often the most forgotten. So let's dive in. The first thing all of these people have in common is they communicate in a way that they are detached to an outcome. So what this looks like is whenever you're talking to someone, you sit up tall. You might even lean back. You pause before you speak. You're okay with some silence. Now, compare this to someone who is over-explaining everything, making it seem like they really need your business, seeming desperate for you. That's not a good feeling for the person on the other side of the screen if you do Zoom meetings or sitting across from you. We can all reflect on a time whenever we experienced this in middle or high school where we had a boyfriend or a girlfriend who was super needy, super clingy, and it just gave us the absolute ick vibes. You don't want to be giving your prospects or your clients ick vibes. You want to be chill, detached. So carry that energy with you into your next conversation. The next pattern all of these people have is that they reflect before they problem solve. Now, you've likely been told before to listen more than you speak. And that's absolutely true. But how do you respond when someone brings a problem to you? For many of us, it's natural to want to fix things right away. However, if you are a high trust person, you repeat that person's problem back to them. So you're worried that this adds complexity instead of simplifying things. Did I hear you right? Or so you're worried about how this would impact your cash flow. Is that correct? People relax when they feel understood, and you do that whenever you show them that you truly understand them. Next time you hear a problem, don't just immediately try to solve it. Mirror it back to that person. Repeat to them. Have them confirm the problem that they're having and watch the shift of the entire conversation. The 4th thing these people do is they give a recommendation, not a menu. Whenever someone goes to a professional, they are wanting help with something that they are likely not a professional at doing. They are looking to you for guidance. They don't want a list of things, well, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this. Now tell me what you would like to do. That is not what people want. They want to be told, hey, here is what I recommend. Now, this doesn't mean that you can't have other options. In fact, I'm personally a fan of having different packages, but within that, you should be the one recommending to your prospect and to your clients what they should do in their exact situation. Because remember, they're not a professional. They're coming to you for professional guidance. Imagine you walked into a doctor's office with a problem and they start rattling off all the things it could be. You want them to tell you what it most likely is and give you a plan to treat that. You don't want that huge list of all the things it could be and all the ways you could treat all those various things. That's not at all what you want. The same holds true for the people that you're speaking with. So remember, give a recommendation, not a menu. The 5th thing all of these people do is that they come prepared. They have thought about the conversation ahead of time. They know where the conversation ought to go. They've prepared for ways that the conversation might detour or questions that might arise. They're prepared. There's this famous saying, which is fail to prepare to fail. And that's absolutely true. Whenever you have a big meeting coming up, take the time to not just prepare your notes and what you're going to talk about, but actually walk through them. Talk to a mirror. Record yourself on Zoom. Watch it back. You might be saying the right things, but how you say them and how you present them could come across totally different. I know that it can be painful to listen to yourself on a video, but I promise you'll be okay. And as you do it more and more, not only will you get more used to it, but you'll likely stop doing a lot of the things that make you cringe. And that's great. You're getting better. Prepare, prepare, prepare. I cannot emphasize this one enough. The 6th thing all of these people have in common is that their external matches what comes from their internal. If there's someone talking about providing extremely high trust services, what they're doing on the outside must align with someone I can trust. So they are showing up on time. They have a clean space whenever I meet with them. They don't look like they just rolled out of bed. Now, this is not to say that you have to wear makeup if you're a female or do your hair a certain way, or if you're a guy that you need to be clean shaven. That's not at all what I'm saying. What I am saying is that if you want to be viewed as high trust, set up your external in a way that allows people to believe that you are who you say you are. The 7 most underrated thing that all of these people do is that they take up space. This means something as small as finishing saying what they started, even if someone goes to interrupt them. This means putting themselves in rooms with people that they don't know. This means saying yes to events, even though they've never gone previously, or they don't have that friend or that peer to go with them. This means applying to speak on stages and put themselves out there. This means sharing their thoughts, their opinions, and their expertise with others. Take up space. You are absolutely worth it. And if you don't put yourself out there, what good is that going to do? Being the best kept secret is holding so many of you back. So take up space. Now, none of these 7 things are novel or new or hard to do. That's the great thing. They're all easy to do. And with a little bit of practice, anyone can do them consistently. So I want to hear from you. Which one are you going to implement next? And before you go, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. And if you like this video, be sure to like it before you head out, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for joining me.